Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I'm on a boat, bitch. In fact, we all are on a boat. We are in Croatia. We are technically in Split, and we are just now finishing up part 2 of our snorkeling trip. We already had breakfast at one island, snorkeling off the coast of another, and now it is time for the last stop, Cocktail Island, which I don't know that's actually what it's called, but that's what we're gonna call it. Also, look at this fucking water. Are you kidding me? We put on our little shoesies and we started walking down this little path, which is not very long. It's like maybe a minute to walk down this little path. And who could ever be mad about that view? If you are mad about it, well, fuck off, because you're crazy. I'm just wearing a bathing suit, and also someone's butt crack. There's a butt crack right there. They had these nice little bean bags. They had these little hammocks over the ocean where you could just lay and like suntan and drink. And they had cocktails. So Cocktail Island is what we're calling it. This is our bartender. He is very tendu close plie. He is very, he's a dancer for money. Not really. He's just a bartender. And we said, this is so fun. And he said, for you, I'm at work. But he also liked us because then he started showing off because I had my camera out and I put it down at one point and he said, get that back out. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get the camera out and film you, kind sir. He really liked that I was showing off his skills. Speaking of skills, motherfucker, here is Mel. She is doing her shuffle. She is getting down and dirty on Cocktail Island. I forget what her drink was called, but it was practically a gin and tonic with something pink and fruity in it. I have a tequila sunrise. I don't ever order tequila sunrises, but my friend Cassie orders them whenever we go out to eat and on other trips, so I was like, I'll try it. Why not? I'll give it a shot. And it was good as hell. So, Cassie, you're onto something. After we had our drink and our dance, it was time to go back to the boat because our 3-island tour only lasted about 4 hours, so we had to make it back to the boat before it was time to go back to the hotel. Also, I was filming Becky, and then Becky realized she was filming me, and then Kathleen was filming us both, and then I was like, are we the Spider-Man meme? Are we on The Office? What is happening? Everyone's had not much for breakfast. Mostly we've had chocolate for breakfast, and now we are having lots of drinks and cocktails, and we've been in the sun all morning, so everyone's a little tipsy. In fact, I'm having a fucking great time. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is one of the first Hobbit hiker trips where I just got to be relaxed and I didn't have to do a lot of hiking. And that's kind of how I planned it. I wanted this to be just a relaxed, stupid, drunk, silly, luxurious kind of trip. The itinerary is oyster tasting, wine tasting, boats, swimming, and laying around on a beach. And I decided that after all of the hard travel I usually do, hiking up Yosemite and climbing everywhere in Yellowstone and, camping and freezing my dick off, that I wanted a really luxurious, chill-ass trip. So that's what we planned, and that's what we're having. I feel like it was necessary. I feel like it was needed. And you know what? Day drinking at 9 a.m., bring it on. I'm not going to apologize for anything in these vlogs because I had the time of my life, and sometimes you need a vacation where you drink all day long and do nothing else. Sometimes you need to eat chocolate for breakfast and champagne all day long. And it's Europe. Everyone smokes cigarettes, even the babies. I swear to God, kindergartners smoke cigarettes in Europe. It's wild. Everyone smokes, everyone drinks. And at one point I was like, hello, can we have more water, please? And the waiter was like, why do you need more water? You have breakfast wine. And I was like, breakfast wine? And he was like, yeah, wine with water in it. I was like, Jesus Christ, we're all going to be so dehydrated by the end of this trip. After we got done with our snorkel tour and got back to the hotel, we went to a restaurant right across the street. The hotel we're staying at is called the Art Hotel. It's in Split. We thought this was an Italian restaurant because there was an Italian little statue outside, like a Mamma Mia pizza pie, but really it was just Croatian food. I had stuffed peppers and they were fucking great. Everyone went back and got cute and dressed up for the farewell dinner, but I did not. I took a nap and I ended up going to the farewell dinner looking like a British man with dirty hair. I have never showed up to a farewell dinner without a full dress and Spanx and full face of makeup in my life, and this will be a first time for me, and I guess I'm just letting myself fully relax into the European beach lifestyle. We are going to Ciribiri Bella, and I know I'm not saying that right. Ciribiri Bella, I don't fucking know. It's cute though. Everything is al fresco, because it's Croatia. The weather is always nice. It's like the high was 80, the low was 60 at night. It was perfect. So we are walking through the inside part of the restaurant to get to the outside part where we have a table reserved for us, and it is very, very cute out here. I feel like everybody stares at us because we're a big group and we're obviously Americans, and I always have a camera out, but also I don't give a shit. I'm here and it's fun. I'm going to tell you right now, this was some of the best food I've ever eaten in my fucking life. Ever. How we're going to order tonight is a bunch of teeny tiny tapas, small plates that we're all going to share. And at first we were like, how are we ever going to decide? But our guide, Lucia, who was sitting to my left with the red hair, Lucia was like, I'll help you, I'll order, and it'll be amazing. So we just let her do it. There she is. She's so wonderful. This is her teaching us how to say cheers in Croatian. I'm gonna tell you right now, we all said jiggly, but it's jively. The first round of little tiny plates, we had flatbread. That one is fig and honey and brie cheese, or goat cheese, I forget now, probably goat cheese. It was so good. We had some with sun-dried tomatoes. Those are prawns the size of my ass, and they were delicious. These are just some sausages, which are very traditional for Croatian food. A baked potato with sour cream and chives. There was the catch of the day, which was covered in a red sauce. There was some chicken on little skewers like kebabs. There was roasted cauliflower covered in sour cream. I had a wonderful dinner. I ate so many prawns, I felt like I might throw up. Oh, this was a deconstructed lasagna with pine nuts. There was a whipped feta and honey little bread dish that it was, everything there was so fucking good I could have eaten there forever. We walked back to the hotel, and after we got back, I asked the bartender for some ice, and she gave me a whole bucket, but she seemed very mad about it, so I can't tell if she loves me or hates me. Also, it was Becky's 50th birthday, and her sister shipped me presents to give to her. After that, I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and I went down the luggage ramp like a slide and almost broke both my kneecaps. Worth it.